Okay, so just look at the functionality first. We've got our X, got O, X, O, X, O wins, X, X wins, and a draw. All right, you can see all this over here. We've got the classes in the JavaScript with the classes defined. It goes through the winning combinations that we have all listed here as the arrays. We have all of these things called from the from the DOM. And then yeah, we have the functions. We have the start game. We have the restart button. I'll put up here. Basically, the start game starts resets everything back to the beginning. So it takes everything off and then starts adding it back slowly throughout as you keep playing the game. And changing classes and everything. Just gonna do a quick overview of this and then see how much time we have because there's a lot of stuff. This is the HTML that we're starting with. In the project, I went ahead and just to keep things simple, I used the data attributes and IDs to do the JavaScript, and then I used the classes exclusively for styling. So that way there's not double dipping or making it confusing. And I did just want to show here that I do have the bit of Bootstrap for the winning message. I didn't want to do an alert just because I felt like it didn't look pretty with this, to be completely honest. So, but I still wanted to have a Bootstrap component in that last message. And we also have the restart button down there. And then here we have all of the CSS. I guess something I wanted to note, let me see. So yeah, so I have everything defined. I've got the hover principle here. How I ended up doing the hover, how I define that is that I switched. Basically, I had it set up so that way the board could turn into a board X on player X's turn and board circle on the circle player's turn. And then it would, it's like if a cell was not occupied by either the circle or the X, it would then show the X or the circle symbol that I then also created with CSS just to keep everything nice and clean and neat. This is all in my notes. And let's see if there's anything else that's funky. No, honestly, for the most part, I went ahead and made copious notes because I knew there was not I was not going to be able to fit everything I needed to say in 5 minutes. But I do, as you see, I have everything noted of exactly how it works and what's being done in each thing. So that way it all makes sense. And yeah, even with the functions in here, it is very well notated. So, but yeah, so I'll just show again how it works because it's always saying is the hover principle. And then we'll switch to O, and yeah, it sets swap turns, sets the hoverboard class, which is now you'll see it's an O. And then swap turns, hoverboard class. Yeah, and boom. And then restarts and then always restarts back to X. So I hope that sufficed. I'm sorry if I rushed through it, but the first video attempt was 10 minutes long. Have a great night.